To talk about tonight's speech from SU's Maxwell School political science professor Margaret Thompson. Good morning, Ms. Thompson, and thank you for being with us.
Good morning.
Well, let's start with the economy and specifically job creation. What can we expect to hear from the president on that subject?
I think he's going to be focusing on the middle class. I think he's going to be talking about the need to create jobs that relate to the other aspects of his policy. So he's going to talk about infrastructure. He's going to talk about green jobs. He's going to talk about the kinds of jobs that can't be outsourced overseas.
And yet all of that could be overshadowed by some of the special guests that are there to focus on gun control. Certainly he will make his new gun bills part of what he tells Congress tonight, right?
Absolutely. He is going to emphasize the kinds of things that he wants the nation to get behind him on. This is the time when he calls on the American people to write to their members of Congress, to contact them, and to support what he is proposing. And I think the gun victims who are going to be present and their relatives are going to be very, very important tonight. Very symbolic and very powerful.
And one of the more qualitative topics that might be brought up today, gay rights, for example, immigration as well. What can we expect to hear on those?
Well, what we do know is that there will be an undocumented immigrant in the presidential First Lady box with Michelle Obama, which is a first. And so he's clearly going to be talking about that, as will be Marco Rubio in the Republican response. So it'll be interesting to see where they agree and where there are differences between them.
And finally, Professor Thompson, Rubio is supposed to give his speech in 2 languages tonight, which is unique. He's going to speak both in English and in Spanish as the Republicans try some way to get back some of the Latino vote, right?
Oh, absolutely, although it's going to be interesting to see whether that matters, whether the use of Spanish is going to outweigh what many Latinos feel is a lack of sympathy in the substance of the Republican policies.
All right, Margaret Thompson, SU's Maxwell School professor, thank you for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Live coverage of the State of the Union address starts tonight on News Channel 9 at 9 o'clock.
Your time right now.